Here's Ty and the Beezer.
Beezer, good morning.
Good morning, Ty. How's it going?
Doing good.
Yeah, that's good.
Doing great.
That's good to hear.
Here on this Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Beezer,
Yes, sir.
you and I performing in Rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Little
Getting ready.
shout out to ourselves.
Yes, exactly.
And Beezer, we've got some, for those of you that haven't got your tickets yet,
Ooh, you need to get on it.
you might want to hurry.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Rumors is a comedy farce by Neil Simon. It is a dinner theater experience, meaning it's dinner and a show.
Yeah, exactly. You get food before the show. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
It's coming up April 3rd, 4th, and 5th
Mm-hmm.
at the Jasper Arts Center. You and I are in it. My smoke show wife, Haley's in it. And
Yes.
then a lot of talented.
Very talented people are also in the show, including a director with great hair.
Oh, he's got great hair.
Great
Just
hair.
great hair.
Great hair.
But tickets are, I believe, for Friday night's performance, there's one ticket left.
That's what I heard. One ticket left for Friday.
Yes, it is very limited
Wow.
seating each night. So Friday's just about sold out. I think there's one ticket left. Saturday is your best chance. I know
Yes.
there's some tickets on Thursday as well, but if you've not got your tickets, I'm telling you, it is a absolutely hilarious
Yes.
play.
Yes.
Very well acted by everybody but us.
Yes. Exactly.
So get your tickets.
Yeah. Please.
ActorsCommunityTheater.com.
It will be a great night out. A great night out.
Yeah, you get dinner from the
Yeah.
Snitzel Bonk Catering.
Yeah.
There's a different meal every night.
It's really cool. Yeah, different choices of food. You're all set for that. It's all taken care of.
ActorsCommunityTheater.com. Get your tickets now. Beezer, only 2% of brides kept this in 1975. Now it's more like 29%.
I actually got that one right away. I can
That
say that.
sounds
but
made up.
Yeah, maiden name. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know how I feel on any of that.
Right. I
Well,
can understand.
You're in a unique position because you wouldn't be giving Jenna your last name. No one cares about that. It's the title of Mrs. Beezer.
Oh, come on now. No, she's Jenna. She's not Mrs. Beezer. She's Jenna.
She's Mrs. Beezer. Once that knot's tied, baby, that's Mrs. Beezer.
You think so?
Yes.
I don't know. She's still Jenna.
That's the law.
She's Jenna.
To you,
Yes.
everyone's going to call her Mrs. Beezer.
Well, she still has her identity. She's still Jenna.
No. My wife brings it up. She goes,
Yeah.
I just want to be Haley. I'm
Yeah, I
always
know.
Ty's
I know.
wife.
Ty's wife.
Or
Yeah.
smoke show.
Hey.
Well, stop being a smoke show.
Yeah, yeah. But,
No, it's Mrs. Beezer.
yeah, I can understand that. I mean, there's a lot of people, from working in television for years, a lot of reporters would keep their original name just for, recognizability.
Yeah, that happens. And it happens a lot in the celebrity realm.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, also in radio and television, to pull back the curtain a little bit, some of us go by different names
Right.
because maybe
Professional
our
names.
professional names, usually because your name just doesn't sound good.
Yeah.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's why I dropped the lure.
You dropped the lure. So
Tyler.
just Ty. Yeah.
To Ty.
Tyler. And you were Tyler for a little bit. when
I
you
was
started.
Tyler all the way till I started working here.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I don't know if there's any record of me on air for the first time, but I do know I went by Tyler
You did go by Tyler
on air,
for
and then it
the
was
start.
like Tyler Hunter. I don't like it.
Yeah, it just
Go with
doesn't
Ty.
roll off the tongue.
And that's not even my first name. So
Yeah.
but I know a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
women in this industry that will drop their last name just for privacy purposes.
Exactly.
Because there's some weirdos out there.
Yes, exactly. So just got to do what you have to do, but you still are you. Bottom line.
I've seen guys take the girl's last name.
Yeah, or hyphenate it.
Hyphenate. I've seen
Yeah.
that too.
I had a.
I can see that maybe you don't really have a connection to your family. Maybe you're kind of the black sheep, Beezer. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't know what you're saying.
But if they had a cooler name,
Yeah.
I met a photographer here in the local area here in Southern Indiana, and her name was Ashley, but her last name was Ashley too.
Oh, it was.
So is that a deal breaker when you meet someone who, if their last name and your name
Are the same?
are the same, or it makes a weird phrase or
Right.
just doesn't sound good?
Right.
Is that a deal breaker? Apparently not in her case.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
she knew going in that her name would be Ashley because his last name was Ashley.
Ashley? Yes. I mean, it's just comes down to it's your choice ultimately.
Yeah.
You have to make the choice.
But
What you wanna
in
go
you,
with.
in your case, would that be a deal breaker?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No.
But you wouldn't be taking the last name for the most part.
I don't know. I mean, I would.
Now
do
we
whatever,
need to have
yeah.
Jenna on the line
Yeah, exactly. See what
and
her
ask
thoughts
her:
are.
Is it a deal breaker that you will forever be known as Mrs. Beezer,
I'm
or is
sure
that a title that she wears a badge of honor?
That's up to her.
Still,
Yeah,
people like,
yeah.
hey, where's Brian? Who is Brian?
I know.
Every time I have to think a bit.
I know exactly. I'm not used to being
And
called that.
for me, going by my middle name for my entire life, it really helped me in adulthood.
Yeah.
Because I know that if I'm addressed by my first name, they're wanting money.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a bill collector
They're
or something.
they're
it's
asking-
someone I don't want to talk to.
Exactly, because they
I don't think
know.
anyone has ever called me by my first name and it was a pleasant conversation.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, because they see your legal name.
Yeah, that's exactly. That's probably don't want to talk to. So if I answer the phone, like, is this? Yeah. No.
Well, and that's what I try to do working at the hospital. We have, patients' names listed, and then they have a spot for a preferred name. I always try to ask them, well, who do you go by? And then just put that in there so that they, their preferred name is listed.
You put Beezer for your, right?
I have not yet. No.
How are people supposed to know who you are?
Maybe I should change that, but I haven't.
Yeah.
I have to ask to have that changed. Obviously, I cannot do that myself. I have to ask the registration people to change that. But maybe I should.
It bothers me.
It
bothers me more than it should.
I couldn't have it put. I was denied the chance to put it on my badge.
What?
No. You have to have. Yeah, I have to have my actual name on the badge. I know.
All right, Memorial. I am upset with you.
Yeah.
Let him put Beezer on the badge. I'm starting a campaign.
Are you going to start a campaign?
Yes. There's going to be protest lines. We're meeting at noon.
Yes, I had to have
If
Brian.
anybody.
Yeah, I had to have Brian put on there.
Oh, that's upsetting. There's got to be laws can't be absolute.
That's right. There's always an exception, right?
Yeah. And
There's
you would be that exception.
That'd be funny.
Speaking of hospitals, Montana is the best state for doctors.
Oh, it is.
But I bring this up because
Okay.
Indiana is second on the list.
Okay.
But Montana's number one. Well,
Interesting.
yeah. Dude, you don't have any patients. Nobody lives in Montana.
I mean, the doctor-to-patient ratio is probably pretty good in Big Sky Country.
Everybody's got the same doctor.
Yeah.
That doctor's living life.
Exactly. It's a big state, though.
It is. It's a beautiful state, too.
Yeah, it's a big state. Yeah, it's really beautiful out there.
This is based on average pay, number
Okay.
of hospitals, and public health system quality.
Okay.
But Indiana is second on the list.
Really, Indiana is second on the
Yeah.
list.
Hawaii and Rhode Island are last.
Yeah,
Rhode Island makes sense. It's not very big.
It's pretty small.
But yeah, we're second on the list for
That's pretty cool.
best state for doctors.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Thanks, Beezer.
Yeah.
Maybe Montana's hospitals let you change your name to Beezer.
Maybe. That really bothers you, doesn't it?
It does.
It's okay. It's fine. I have to keep things on the up and up. It's fine.
I mean, someone had made a good point. Look how many times they brought John Dutton back to life in Montana. You don't watch Yellowstone, do you?
No, I don't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's Yellowstone.
Okay.
It's Kevin Costner plays that.
There's a 1925. Is that like a sequel or something?
Beezer, I don't know.
Okay, I thought maybe you might know what Yellowstone is. I've never watched it. I'm out of the loop on that.
I haven't really got into anything lately.
I was watching Landman. We watched that.
Landman, what is that?
Billy Bob Thornton's in that. It's about the oil industry. It's on Paramount.
Oh, is he play a lawyer?
Yeah,
Sort of?
Sort
Is a lot of
not-
it in the courtroom?
No, not really.
Then that is not the show I'm thinking of.
No, it's not in the courtroom at all.
It's been a while since there's been that show that you
Everybody's
must watch,
talking
yeah.
about. Yeah, like Stranger Things.
Yellowstone was there for a while. Stranger Things, you had Walking Dead.
Orange is
It's
the
just so many.
Black.
There's so many different options, different streaming services.
Right. And every streaming service has their show that is really good that everybody should watch.
Yeah, and I just don't watch any of them, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Like Apple Plus has.
I find myself going back and watching stuff I've seen a million times.
Oh yeah, because that's your comfort zone.
It
I do
is.
that all the time. You know that.
Yeah, I don't want to. Maybe that's one. I don't want to get invested in a show. I just don't have the. I know I don't have the time, and I know it's going to bother me.
Right. Well, and in this day and age, you roll the dice a little bit in a way because you never know if these shows are going to get canceled after one season.
Yeah, that's also true.
And that's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Also, there are many shows, some shows that are our favorite shows that start off so weak.
Yes. They take a while to get going.
Yeah. I'm specifically talking Star Trek Next Generation. First 2 seasons are terrible.
Garbage.
They are terrible.
Yeah, and in this day and age with the streaming, they wouldn't have made it past 2 seasons.
No. Well, and the season's what now? 8 episodes counts as a season?
Right.
When it was like 23, 24 back then?
Yeah, exactly. And more chances to make up for it.
Yeah.
Back then.
If you do a show and you don't give it that chance, some of them are Andor is a good example.
Okay.
Andor is one of the best Star Wars series, movie, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, but it starts off.
But it is a slow burn, and it starts off very slow. And
Right.
if that's not your cup of tea, you probably don't give it a chance,
Exactly. You're done with it.
and you missed out. Or you get into a show, and it's the exact opposite. Instead of a show that started off, weak and got better as it went.
Burned hot at the beginning.
Yeah, some of them burn hot at the beginning, and then
Fizzle.
and all of a sudden,
Why am I wasting my time with this show?
yeah.
Yeah. So it really is.
Roseanne's a good example.
Yeah.
The original,
Yeah,
Roseanne,
the original Roseanne.
not the Connors. Which the Connors is actually pretty good, but Roseanne, don't kill Dan off.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
That was. Yeah, you just ruined it for everybody.
Yeah, but it just went.
Yeah, took the air out of it.
Scrub season 9, that didn't even happen.
Yeah.
Should have closed at 8.
Yeah, exactly.
But there's a lot of shows like that. But I just don't find the time to get invested in it. I don't want to.
Right.
And my wife's the same way. She'd just rather watch garbage.
Yeah. Go back to the reality shows.
Yeah, the reality shows,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff.
Or Kitchen Nightmare episodes from 2008.
Yeah, that's another thing you can do. You can go back and you can investigate a known show that was on for a long time.
You always do that and then quickly go to Google and try to get an update.
Right. Exactly, because you want to, well, now wait a second. I could go back and start watching Yellowstone.
There you
Pick
go.
it up, see what it's like.
It's almost better when you've got the entire, if a series has finished its run and you can just binge it whenever you want.
Yeah, that's a nice, and a lot of people will do that. If a show drops weekly, they'll wait till it's completely dropped and then binge the whole thing.
Yeah. But I do like, and you and I have made this a thing,
Yes.
where any show that we do get excited about, we will actually watch it when it drops
Yep.
and do the whole, like things used to be.
Yes, exactly. Wait for that day and plan around it and watch it and try not to find any spoilers.
It was a lot easier to do that back in the day.
Yes, it was.
You just got to avoid social media altogether. If it's a popular show, good luck.
Exactly.
Or even if it's not a popular show, your algorithms are pretty well individualized towards you.
Right.
It's going to push that kind of...
It's going to pop up. It's going to know that you're interested in that because you've searched it.
Yeah, and my neighbor, I think he gave up Facebook for Lent.
Yes,
and
he did.
He disappeared.
Yeah,
I saw it happen.
He just
Yep, it
faded
was like
into
a
oblivion.
Jedi that got killed. Yeah, no, it was
Yeah.
just a pile of clothes just landed right there. It doesn't even exist.
Man, well, hopefully he comes back. He'll have to use the Force.
Hopefully you don't for the rest of the day.
Oh, is it time for me to go?
I'll get out of here, Beezer.
All righty. You have a great day, sir.
7:30 Sports are up next. IU's found its man.
Yes.
We got that and more.